more pertinently,
Da, da,
is
da. We're here. Look at that. We are in a galaxy far, far away, everybody.
is the
And if
map
anyone's,
of the or list of systems in the galaxy or anything anywhere.
Yes.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know where to take this answer to.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just asking.
What's up with the map of something or whatnot? Because I just kind of hearing double and I couldn't hear what he said.
I came up with a bit of a backstory for my character, and I've come up with a name for a system where something happened, and I didn't know if there's a definitive list of systems or not. That's all.
Oh, I have that.
Okay.
List. I have a book of that list, but we won't talk about that right in just a minute.
No, that's fun. I was just wondering.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Star Wars campaign, Tatooine Hunt, Star Wars D6 by West.
Am I the person that's hosting? He sounds very far away.
No, I don't.
Hold up a second.
There we go. Now I can hear you better.
Oh, cool. Maybe you should have just turned up your phones, your headphones. There we go. We're back.
No, it sounded like you were. It sounded like you were a little bit away from your.
How about now,
mic.
Chris? Do I sound like I'm far away?
Yes.
That's because I turned my back for just a minute.
Okay,
I'm
putting
my dice away.
You were still perfectly clear.
Yeah, I could hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't have my mouth wrapped around the microphone right now.
Well, that's rather disappointing. How can you expect to please your microphone if you don't?
You also need to have your hands wrapped around it.
This is not Vampire the Requiem. Let's stop with that one. Or in some cases, The Masquerade. Both of which are really good games, mind you. Check them out sometime.
I've played Masquerade, but I've not played any of the newer versions.
Oh, we are gonna have fun starting in September.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are also, before we begin, I want to say you guys are also swept up on titles quite a bit. But we won't talk about that here. Anyway, welcome to Star Wars D6, everybody, by West End Games. My name is Tabletop Junkie, and I'm accompanied by three of the four of my friends that were supposed to be here. Wait, wasn't Tails here at some point?
He said he was going to be here, I thought.
Okay. I didn't know if he was originally part of the game or not.
I thought he was, wasn't he?
Okay. So then that's 3 of 5 friends.
I will message him and ask him.
Yep, please do. Which means they're probably asleep. Toby's not, unfortunately, able to make it today, which is fine because that's why we'll be switching Star Wars to Friday nights starting next Friday. So stay tuned, guys, because we are going to be playing Star Wars starting next Friday. It's going to be part of my alternating, rotating list while we wrap up and get ready to take a break from Castles and Crusades. And then we're going to be jumping into futuristic sci-fi stuff, such as Mechton Zeta, more Star Wars, Traveler. Yeah, you guys all sound like you're kind of freaking disappointed there.
How do I sound disappointed? I'm not saying anything.
I was dull because Castles and Crusades is going on pause.
You could just hear the groaning in your head.
I don't know. I heard groaning, so I don't know.
I groaned slightly because Castles and Crusades is going on pause. Mechton Zeta I don't know anything about, but the other two I'm really up for.
It's just futuristic sci-fi. Enjoy. But we will be bringing it back as soon as the holidays are over with, because after that we'll be playing modern urban horror, World of Darkness. We got a lot of games going on here, guys. Meanwhile, we are going to introduce our cast. We're going to start with Witch King, who is to my right.
Hello, I'm the Witch King of Samra, and today on the docket we will be playing Star Wars D6, and my character for this game is Barga Destiri, or just Barga, the Wookiee bounty hunter who is friends with someone who can't talk with him at all because he doesn't know how to understand his language. But luckily, there is someone else on the crew who does not understand. Yeah.
Weird how that worked out, but okay. All right, and then we're going to go with Colin.
That would be me. I'm the other one that just happens to be able to speak Wookiee.
Wait, you're Colin?
Yes, I'm also known as Shido Wolof, the Iktochi, former, we're not quite sure exactly what the timeline is here, scout of the Republic Scout Service.
Well, I mean, they're the Empire now.
Yeah,
But I think he retired from the
Well,
Republic
not
or
so much that.
something.
At some point, the Emperor disbands the Scout Service. So as I said, it depends. And the book, there is literally one line in the book, and I can't find any others.
Anyway,
there's one line in the old
moving on from there. And our next up we have is my good friend Spartacus.
Hello, folks. I am Spartacus, and I am playing the Jedi survivor of Order 66, Van Melith.
Yep. And unfortunately, Tobey is not here, and I'm not sure if we had another guy named Tails here, but I'm pretty sure I feel like he does belong here. I don't know. I haven't seen that other video in a long time. So hopefully, if he is, hopefully he gets here. All right. So we left the crew landing. I don't know. So we left off with the crew landing on Tatooine. You guys are currently in one of the landing bays at Mos Eisley.
Okay. Excuse me. If I remember right, our contact had been killed, hadn't she? And we are currently off profile for the mission, right?
Yeah, I believe if I remember correctly, the mission was you guys are. Let me see what the mission was. I can't remember. You guys are supposed to be. You guys are rebels working for the Rebel Alliance, and you guys are supposed to be protecting someone, and oh my god, why can I not remember? Let's see here. I'm trying to find everything here. Yes.
Yes. Show how prepared we are.
I know, right? Maybe I should have redone that. I mean, it's been May since we played. It's been like a month. So let's see.
But you
guys are actually supposed to be looking for a rebel that actually has information regarding Imperial forces and some tactics, I believe. And that's why you guys are here on Tatooine. One, you guys did escape them, and you are also supposed to hunt down, and you're supposed to hunt down the elusive Talon. So it's a race for you guys to hunt a guy named Talon down who has some valuable information that could help you, turn the tides of the war. And the Imperials are definitely looking for him. But right now, you are currently at Docking Bay 94 on your ship, which is actually called Alabex Gold, which is a calamari jump freighter.
Right. Did we have a chance to see what was in the stores most of it? Find out if there's anything useful in the stores, equipment-wise?
Equipment-wise, no. But you guys did find out that you have enough food and consumables to last a few months.
Okay.
So, right now, the customs officer is waiting for you because it's not free to land.
Do we have the money to pay for that?
I don't know.
Because I only have 200 credits on me.
Well, you got to get out and talk to this guy.
Somehow, I don't think a Wookiee talking to the guy would be a good idea.
That's probably the best because he does not understand Wookiee.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for a fact. He's also an NPC. That's why he would not understand Wookiee.
This is the Empire, but Mos Eisley is still quite perish the word diverse, isn't it? It's not one of the places where you're likely to necessarily get.
Actually, because the Rebel Alliance is a thing, I believe this has occurred sometime after the first Death Star exploded.
Yeah.
If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, we already we established that this whole setting was after the Battle of Yavin.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Imperial stormtroopers are the Empire does have a presence here.
No, I'm thinking though. It's going to know
Now,
it won't.
sorry I had to ask this, but can you reestablish the scene for me because I had to have talked to someone.
Oh yeah. So you guys landed in the docking bay 94 in Mos Eisley. You're currently still on your ship. Customs officers waiting for you to come off the ship so they can, no one actually just boards a ship unless it stays for long periods of time. So they're currently just outside your, landing pad just for you guys to come off your ship, which you're on the Alabex Gold, which is a calamari freighter. So they're just, right now you guys do have a lot of consumables, mostly calamari-based foods. And they're just waiting for you to come off so they could talk about your fee for docking at Mos Eisley.
Okay.
Is there an account or anything in the ship's computer we can sort of use?
Give me, you're going to have to give me, kind sir, for that. We're going to say,
An arm and a leg.
Hang on, let me pull up the book here because I need to know what skill you're going to be doing. A computer's roll to search the computer.
Okay. Now, remind me again. So it's a technical skill. So I roll my technical dice.
The dice, your technical dice with your skill dice.
Right, and I have nothing in the skills. I just rolled a 10. Now when you've got a plus, that's a +1 to the roll, isn't it? Rather than. Okay, right. So
and this will be. See, you're going to be doing a computer's roll, which. Okay, so we have computer engineering, computer programming. You're just searching, so I'm going to say it's going to be your tech, and then if you don't have any dice in that skill, but you have it in your tech, then it'll be your tech.
Yeah, I've got program repair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's my tech.
I think that would count for that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's. Hold on, 3d6 plus, and then I also roll another d6 for the wild dice.
For the skill dice. Yep. So what is the computer programming repair at?
The computer program repair is 0.
Okay. And what is your tech dice?
3 plus 1.
Okay, so then you roll 3d6s.
Yep.
And add them together.
Do I not get a?
And then you also add your +1. Sorry.
Okay, so do I get a wild dice on that as well?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's okay. Oops. Right. Okay. So what have we got? Oh shit.
What'd you get?
Well, 16 plus a wild dice of 6.
Oh, you roll the wild dice again.
Yeah. I quite like this system. I think so. 4 and 3, 7. No, hold on, I got. Sorry, I got 6.
Yep.
Okay. And that's a 4, so that's a total of 20.
Total of 20? Okay, so you actually searched every system. Even there's files in the system that you didn't even know it had. Which we'll have to probably review that later because this is stuff that's behind a security wall. You even got through the passwords. I believe that would even be counted as hacking, but the roll was just that good. So you did not find anything that'd be useful as a separate account that you could use to pay out of. So you're looking all you have is the credits that are currently on you.
Okay. Do we have any idea what the docking fee is likely to be?
You do not until you talk to the customs officer.
Do we have a contact or any leads at all on Tatooine down here?
You do not.
We do not. We just know Tatooine. Great. Yeah. Okay. Well, gents, I can't find Not quite sure what all of this is in here. Interesting little files looking there. I can't find anything now. They don't seem to have a sort of a standard account for docking fees or anything. So we best hope the docking fees aren't too much.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I'm just waiting behind everyone else, trying to back them up, but I don't have any financial information for this group, so even if I talk to our Tachi friend, I wouldn't know.
No, because I don't know. I don't appear to have any finance at all for some reason.
All right.
Does no one else have credits? Because I only have 200.
You guys also don't know what the docking fee is. You have to get out and talk to the guy.
I thought we were out.
No, you haven't got. No one's left the ship yet.
Then, for the love of God, let us go out and talk to the guy about the docking fee.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. This is hilarious as hell. As you guys, like, I imagine your characters are kind of coming off slowly. That you guys are all, for some reason, very nervous because it seems like as characters or as players, you guys are very nervous. Anyway, as you guys are leaving the ship, he makes a comment to you guys. Got any Minox hiding on your ship? You wouldn't believe how many Minox we've had to blast in the last few days. Filthy parasites. Some people don't care what they bring into the bottom of their ships. What about space mites? I won't abide any space mites. Might as well check out your holds while I'm here.
Arga just growls and yowls as a Wookiee does in agreement.
Let's see if he knows that's an agreement. He has at least 2D for knowledge. Let's see if he can try and figure that out.
I mean, it's not terribly hard to get a gleam of what a Wookiee is attempting to say.
I would imagine
if you know their body language.
I was to say, I would imagine that Wookiees would learn little things like, okay, well, the nod is yes, and things like this.
Well, unfortunately, he got a 7, which is just barely an average, and that's even with rolling a wild die. He's gonna go with okay. Not sure what he said, but is that meaning you guys don't have anything, or what are we doing here?
Could I possibly see if I knew no Shriwook?
What?
I thought it was established that only Colin's character knew Shriwook.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a chance to roll that in the last game.
Oh.
I was distracted at the moment in time.
No, he actually took a specialty in Shriwook. Colin did.
No, say, that's what I was going to ask. Do I need to? Because
me being the kind of person that I am, it's kind of standard training.
Okay, all right. Do you have languages or knowledge? Knowledge is your attribute, so you have that. What's your knowledge attribute at?
I had streetwise and survival. So no, never mind.
Okay, yeah. So, all right. Anyhow, anyone gonna talk to me, or are we gonna stand here and silently stare at each other's eyes all day?
As far as I'm aware, officer,
we're just here for a short amount of time. Is there any? What would be the docking fee?
Well, it's 20 credits per day. However, we are running a deal. If you want to stay here for 5 days, I'm thinking 100 credits
for 5 days.
Yeah.
Interesting concept of a deal.
Well, he said it's 20 credits a day, so
so 5 day discount of 0.
Hey, listen. We have a lot of ships that want to run trades through here, so we don't normally allow anyone to stay or give them clearance for that long of a period of time. But
my apologies, officer. I understand what you're saying.
You mean like the ship that flew out of here like about a good couple of days, weeks ago that was being blasted at by stormtroopers?
I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, Do we have a deal? 20 credits, 100 credits for 5 days? Yes.
Barga just yowls again in agreement.
That sounds fine. That sounds standard.
How long will you guys be staying?
Probably a couple days, so we'll start with maybe 60 credits for now, and we'll come back to pay any additional fees.
That'll cover you for 3 days. He's like, and I'm going to be needing your name and purpose.
Well, I will look over at. Forgive me, I can't remember Colin's character.
I don't know his name. I just know that he's Nikachi.
Shidar.
Oh, okay.
I'll look over. I'll look over at Shidar and nod and like kind of gesture my head to give him your name.
Shidar Wolof. We are sort of speculative trading at the moment.
Okay.
We've got general supplies on board, food and the like, and we're looking to see if maybe we can trade them for something else or trade something else up for next stop.
Fair enough. That's a interesting ship you have there. Calamari make, I'm assuming, is it not?
Yes.
Very good. Huh. It's strange that no calamari are among you folk today.
Well, let's just say that the calamari that sold it to us just decided that he wanted to retire.
Fair enough. Well, so welcome to Mos Eisley, and I also have this for you, and he hands you guys a data pad. The data pad actually has a map of Mos Eisley for you.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. And welcome to Tatooine. So as you guys are done, you guys depart to the streets. So the morning rush is already underway as you exit the docking bay. Humans, numerous droid models, and aliens of every description move through the crowded streets, concentrating intently on their own business. The pace is hurried for such a backwater world, and not even the blistering heat of the twin suns has not yet been fully in the sky. So it can slow down at any time. Land speeders roar by uncomfortably close to in these narrow walkways, and swarms of small, rancid-smelling creatures in hooded robes jostle past you. Jawas. I'm sorry. I always wanted to be a Jawa. those guys are cute.
Little rat creatures.
I know. Yeah. All right. Anyway, one stops a moment to paw at. One actually stops and paws at one of your guys' legs and goes.
Does he paw at mine?
Are you carrying a Wookiee crossbow?
Yes, I am.
He is looking at your crossbow. He likes it.
I push him away.
And he walks away. So this is Mos Eisley Spaceport. A more wretched hive of scum and villainy can also be found here. A lot of Jawas.
A more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Number 5.
Mm-hmm. So, where do you guys go first?
I mean, I think the best place to get information would be at the cantina. Or maybe if there's like a spacer hangout, like a lounge at the starport, we could go there.
Well, there's definitely you have cantinas. You do have perhaps there is a spaceport hotel complex. There is a wreckage yard. There's a lot of places. You just got to tell me where you want to go.
Well, no better place to start than to try the cantina.
All right. Cantina it is. Give me 1 second. I'm flipping through pages here, people. So you guys walk the streets and the soon-to-be blistering hot cantina, towards the cantina, and you guys actually come into this doors open up to this cantina, and as you guys are entering, you guys do hear the sound do 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 do. I can't do it that well, but close enough. So they're currently playing a song, and they just stopped, and the people are clapping, and they all you hear is, "Hey, play that again!" And then they're doing that. Yes, I totally stole that from Blue Harvest on Family Guy, so deal with it.
Okay. Well, we'll go up to the... It has been such a long time. What are we doing again?
You are looking for ArcherColin.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then I guess we'll go up to the bar and just kind of look around a little bit. Do we know what do we know about ArcherColin?
Well, you know that everyone's looking for him.
Oh, that's obvious.
He's got knowledge that can turn the tides. The Imperials are looking for him, and you guys are and the Rebel Alliance is looking for him. So, let me see here if I can get you guys an idea here. Yeah, so you guys are looking for ArcherColin, which you guys did have information that he was here. So, and right now the Imperial Army, the Empire is looking for him as well as you guys are.
Do we happen to have maybe a holo of him, or...
You don't have a holo of him, no. He doesn't like his picture taken too much.
Do we know any descriptions of him?
Well, you know he's somewhere in Tatooine and he's hiding out. That's the only thing you got.
But we basically have information for him, or he has information for us.
Yes. No. He has information for you. Well, not for you personally. The Rebel Alliance. And the Empire. He has valuable information.
Do we actually know what species he is?
I believe he is human.
Okay. That's all right. It's because no one you mentioned that. I couldn't remember.
He's human.
Okay.
Well, I don't really know what else to say, but just go up and ask the ask the bartender if he knows of anyone by the name of ArcherColin.
Well, so as you guys do approach the bar, you see that it is well stocked with some odd-shaped bottles, beakers, and flasks and tubes, overflowing with strange, familiar liquids. The bartender is a tall, overweight human who wears a gruff expression and doesn't appreciate violence in his establishment. So he looks at you as he comes around, you know, as you come around and sit down at his bar, and he says, "I don't think I've seen you guys around here. You bring trouble to my bar?"
We're passing through. We're just kind of looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
A gentleman by the name of ArcherColin. Human male.
ArcherColin. I don't think I've heard that name. Someone needs to give me right now just give me a perception roll, please.
I don't have perception.
So
Oh,
do
perception is an attribute. My bad.
Yeah, perception is an attribute. I'm trying to see what would be what kind of skills would go with that.
Would sneak possibly?
No, you're
at
not
I don't have
sneaky.
any skills with my
this is just
perception.
this is just for spotting. So
I got an 8.
Oh.
You got an 8?
Oh wait, the wild die as well.
That's right.
Okay, it's 10, 11.
An 11? Okay.
So it's
11.
2d6.
Yes.
Yeah, 2d6 for my perception and an extra d6 for the wild die.
And I got 11.
What about the wild die?
Oh, I did not roll that one. So
Make sure you roll that, because that is important.
14.
Oh shit. Okay, give me 1 second here.
16.
Your perception is that good? Rick? Oh, interesting.
I think the Wookiee would have better perception than everyone
Well,
else.
Well, he's
my
probably distracted by the wonderful scent of one of the ales behind the bar.
my perception, knowledge, mechanical, and technical are knowledge is my top skill, and then perception, mechanical, and technical.
Well, is your perception 3D?
Yeah.
Okay.
3D plus 1. So
Yeah, 3D plus.
which means regardless what he rolls, he automatically gets a +1 to it.
Well, he
No,
rolled it.
no, I get 3D.
He rolled 3D plus 1D.
Yeah, it's only 3D, so 3d6 plus the wild dice.
Yep.
And I've got I don't at the moment have any points in any of the perception skills I have. But I do have investigate and persuade.
Well, you guys are between, I believe you guys are between average and on up, so you guys all do notice that there are 3 people currently moving around because they overheard the name.
Interesting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So where are they? Where are they moving to the door? Or are they moving to a back room? Or
They're moving closer to you.
huh? Well, I guess I'll look to the others and say, it seems that we've acquired some attention in a low voice.
Yeah, let me see what they look like. I'm gonna pull something out here for you. There's 3 people specifically. Shrike, Julian, and Quist. Let's see what
The proper terminology is 3 beings.
We don't have. All we've got is a description, and we know that this chap has got information we want. He doesn't. He's not going to have any reason to expect any particular contacts. Is he likely to expect contact from the Resistance at all?
Hang on, just give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to find everything I need. I've got. I don't have. I wish I had this book in physical because apparently there's some fold-out characters. There's a centerfold of fold-out characters.
Nice.
Why is there a center? Like, this is porn for gamers. There's a centerfold of fold-out characters.
Also, I've now got the video, the music video for the J. Giles Band song Centerfold going inside my head, and it's distracting if you've ever seen that video.
You see one human with a dirty face. You see another person who is currently, I don't know what his alien name is, but he's like one of those like aliens that look like he's got a respirator. He's not been a Jedi.
Are you talking about what looks like Plo Koon species?
No, not Plo Koon species. Shit. And then you have a Trandoshan. And they're
so
all three.
We have a dirty-looking human, a Trandoshan, and a humanoid with a respirator.
And sectoid. Yeah. And sectoid alien with a respirator.
Oh.
Yeah,
Trandoshan.
Varga is not happy to see a Trandoshan here.
Right, you'll have to remind me because I'm not sure.
I think Trandoshans are usually slavers, and they
enslaved a bunch of Wookiees.
Yeah.
And they work with the Empire to enslave Wookiees and occupy the planet of Kashyyyk still.
They all live in the same star system, and the Trandoshans have been for centuries harassing the Wookiees.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the Trandoshan is probably growling back at the Wookiee.
Yeah. Or hissing or something.
Hang on, let me give you guys. I'm trying to find real quick as they're approaching you. Oh, here it is. It's a Gand.
I thought that's what it was.
I literally just paged down and found the Gand.
Yeah, it's a Gand. So you got a Gand, a human, and a Trandoshan are all 3 approaching you.
Varga growls at the Trandoshan.
Give me a. I believe that would be a required intimidation roll.
I do have intimidation.
Oh, good.
Van
Then you
would
know what
put
to roll for it.
Van would put a comforting hand on the Wookiee's arm just to say, "Calm down, buddy."
Do I need to roll to calm down, or can I just calm down?
That is clearly up to you. I think you can just calm down, personally.
Okay, I'll just.
But did you want to try and intimidate the Trandoshan as he's coming?
I think
as
this
he's coming
is.
close?
I think Chris's character is de-escalating the situation before that even occurs.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so
Do we know it? Being as I know very little about this universe and setting, do we know enough about the world in general to have a rough idea of whether these guys are likely to be?
They're members of the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Right. Okay. Which
Which
means
I am
they're
not a
likely to
part
work
of.
at the Imperials. Thank you. I say I don't. I'm not that familiar with the
My
universe.
character is kind of a free bounty hunter with no contract except the one he makes for himself.
Okay.
Although he
So-
may have belonged to the bounty hunter guild at one point.
So, is it likely then, from our knowledge, that the Imperium will be employing bounty hunters to hunt for our guy?
it's possible.
More than likely.
Okay, thank you. So chances are we could probably put these down as probable opposition rather than probable friend.
Mhm.
Possibly.
If anything, we'll just at least watch as they're coming directly to us, correct?
Yes, they're all three closing in. The Trandoshan actually notices the other two closing in, and the Gand, who currently has right now, not sure as to why, but has a perception of 5D in this area.
Shit.
Why does he have 5D? While computer. Oh, that's only while operating computer. While computer/Centris is operating. So, 2D plus 1. 4. The wild.
The Trandoshans are the aliens from V, are they?
So the Gand hasn't noticed the human but he's noticed the Trandoshan is closing in on you guys, but not the human. The human,
Wait, are they moving independently?
yes, they are.
They don't. So they don't appear to be moving in as a group.
What?
Interesting.
Are you talking about Dengar?
And the
Ashrengar or Dankar?
Dengar.
Okay.
All right, so
he looks like his head's all wrapped up and he's in armor.
So no, not that. I'm not. I don't think so. But anyway, the Gand and the Trandoshan knows that they're moving in. The Gand does not have sight of the human, but the human has sight on everyone else. So it's weird, and they all three are moving independently.
Useful.
Well, gentlemen, I think it's we should maybe possibly try an alternative tactic.
They
What would you guys like to
seem
try?
They don't seem to be together though.
Well, should we try maybe another cantina, or should we try and run for something else? Or
We can
fight?
go to the Spaceport Lounge next.
All right.
Handy's casually resting
They're
on the
all
raft.
going to make a nice dexterity roll as you guys are getting up. All three of them are. Let's see here.
So who said we were sitting down?
6, 12, 13, 17, 19. Ooh. All right, so the human's moving pretty swiftly. And
Sorry, say that again.
the human's moving pretty swiftly. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
14, 17, and 19. So is the Gand. And
Wait,
wow. Okay, so he only rolls 3D. Okay.
Right.
Quick, Chris, don't pull out your lightsaber.
I can't because someone wouldn't let me have one.
6.
Tabletop. I have.
16, 19. Holy shit. So
I have the alien species skill.
okay.
Is that like to give me any knowledge or information about these species in particular that I might immediately be able to recall? That might suggest anything about them.
The alien species skill actually would give you insight knowledge on probably their anatomy, their societies, physical appearances, attitudes, philosophy, history, politics, anything you want to know about their species, but nothing on them personally.
Like, but wait. So basically, that means I can actually read the alien section in the book.
Yes.
In effect. Interesting. Okay.
Yes. If they turn it to this situation. All right. So as you guys are getting moving on, the Gand and the human meet up and they lock eyes, and suddenly they draw weapons, and all you hear the Gand say in like his native language is, if you can understand his language, maybe he says it in basic. He says, "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
Oh dear.
And as you guys are beginning to leave, they open fire on each other. And then suddenly the whole bar opens fire.
I run out of the bar as fast as I
This is
can.
beginning to sound... Okay, who threw a stone?
Nobody
Who
threw a stone.
shoe?
This
It's a
is sounding
freaking
remarkably familiar from
It's an
last
alien
night.
bar fight. Suddenly you
Who threw a
guys
shoe?
suddenly you guys see some tooth-faced aliens coming in, and they're trying to subdue everything else, and it's not good. It's not good.
I think would be our moment in time to get out of there.
Definitely.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
We were already exiting.
Okay. So as you guys are leaving, the authorities, there's an actual Mos Eisley militia that acts as the law enforcement around here, and they are actually appearing outside as you guys are leaving.
I say to what's your character's name, Colin?
Shidar.
Oh, I say to Shidar, it's a good thing we didn't get any drinks in there. And then can I just pull out a bottle of like the equivalent to Saurian brandy that I have in my that I had in the pouch on
Sure.
my person?
Sure, it's in a flask.
Yeah, but I got this, and I give it to Shidar.
All right, so there's still
Phew.
the map that you guys have. Remember, you still got the data pad with the map, and it's still showing stuff like, there's a Jawa's trader port, a general store. You see a weapon shop. You see quite a few things.
Do we have anything we want to buy, gents?
Who paid for the 3 days of docking
I did.
fees? Okay. I have 200 credits I can spend on something or another.
I've got about twice that. I found on the sheet. I found it on the other sheet.
Okay.
No, because I've got a downloadable character sheet, but unfortunately, for some strange reason, it won't let me put anything in. It lets me put things in everywhere except the cash thing.
A table. What would be the benefit of having Streetwise on, by the way? I can't remember. It's been so long since we've...
Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, this game has like so many freaking skills. I used to know them all. All right, so Streetwise reflects the character's familiarity with the world's organizations and their operations. He can use Streetwise to make contact in criminal underworld, purchase the illegals' goods or services, or to find someone to do something illegal. basically a lot of illegal activities: gambling, fencing, stolen goods, racketeering, blackmail,
That's
contract, and fraud.
So basically, could I possibly use Streetwise to come up with an idea of where he could possibly have gone?
What? That's what I'm thinking. You might have. I don't know if Streetwise might have come and used from the bar, but let's.
I believe you actually could. And I got to increase the difficulty already, so give me a second.
I really do need to
Not
check
strict law enforcement. I'm not going to say that. All right, so there will be a +10 to the difficulty. So let me see here. Trying to find. I gotta find myself the. I wonder if I actually recorded the difficulty chart. Give me an idea of what you guys are rolling here. Okay.
Right. Don't need those Russians. Ooh.
Give me just a hot second here. Oh Lord, I thought I saved it somewhere.
More evidence that we need to be prepared for the session.
Well, I was prepared, sir. Well, actually, I had to. I was prepared until I had to go eat dinner. That's my excuse, and I'm actually sticking to it. So deal with it.
I would say it's because it's been a month since we played, and we might actually have done. Had we been closer, we might actually have done some planning on the way down on board the ship. I know we looked for things in the rest of it, we might have had a chance to do. Because
that's fair enough.
Some of it, because my character at least, if not some of the other characters as well, depending upon your experience, might well have some understanding of what we're likely to come across when we come to a starport. I mean, I'm a scout. I'm used to being out in the world as well, but I travelled a bit, so a bit about space sports, but
yeah, and wouldn't be so bad if the difficulty chart that I'm looking for was actually somewhere practical. It's actually not where you would think it would be at. I don't know why.
Are you looking at the Star Wars Re-Up 2nd edition, or are you looking at the core book that Chris got you?
I'm looking at the fourth edition that they got.
Oh,
yeah. They made a 4th edition where they supposedly incorporated everything, but it seems to be very much bogged down with a lot of information granted, but I think too much. Okay, There we go. I got you. And my system just crashed.
Oh no!
No, we're still up. Okay, cool. All right, we're here. Okay, so now. Here we go. All right. So now I know what we got to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make this probably pretty difficult. Chris, you're gonna have to do what you're trying to do. I'm gonna allow you to do it, but you got to score 16 minimum. And remember, you do have character points and stuff that you can use.
Interesting. It wouldn't roll.
Oh, try it again.
Oh, I forgot to put the 6 behind it. Whoopsies. And I got a 6. Darn it.
Well, how many Ds did you have?
I have 2D.
And how many did you roll?
I rolled 2 and 3.
Okay, roll the wild die. You get 1D. You remember 1D counts as you get an additional D that counts as a wild die. And you can also, I believe,
that knocked it up to an 8.
What'd you get, a 6?
No, it was I rolled a 6 altogether, and
okay.
I got 2 in the wild die. So.
Oh, okay. Yep. So unfortunately, that would be an 8. Yeah, you're not coming up with any possible idea where he could be at. sadly.
Is investigate going to be any likelihood in this case? I would imagine not. But
Investigate would probably be a little bit easier, but you also have to be very, very careful with how you're doing it, because remember, you guys just went in there and then 3 people approached you.
Are you gonna live there, Colin?
I was actually wondering that
Hope he's
myself.
okay.
Me too.
I hate summer. And the sip of coffee went down the wrong way. So don't say investigate. I would imagine is more of an active. I'd actually have to actively investigate rather than it would just give me an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that?
Well, you know he's hiding. So, where would, besides a cantina, where would someone go to hide?
This is an entire planet.
I mean,
But there's
yeah.
only a small portion of it that's populated by spacers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to look everywhere.
Unless he's hiding out in a village somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't know how well.
Not wanting to be found until he runs off to chase after some kid, some girl.
Yeah, but I don't know how well. What are they called? Tusken Raiders would actually act around even Talon.
Yeah.
Technically, they're not all Tusken Raiders. That's just what people call them.
This is where it would be so helpful if we got a little bit more information on him. But our contact got killed.
Yep.
I don't have anything else there that's immediately useful. Without running down, bureaucracy is more going to be dealing with things. It's probably not going to actually sort of be helpful. Bureaucracy actually might have been helpful if when we were dealing with the customs officer, might if I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose survival again. It's given an active skill rather than something you can.
So you guys actually hear a guy say, "Listen, my children, for we have been given a great mystery to unravel, a message of importance if we can only see. And what is this mystery? It is the Bantha, the sacred, noble, elegant creature that can be found the galaxy over. The Bantha is a gift from beyond whose meaning we have not yet begun to fathom. For when we do finally understand why the Bantha has been placed throughout the galaxy, we will achieve the age of bounty. Wherever we go in our space vessels, no matter how far, the Bantha is there to welcome us, to make us feel at home. Do not harm the Bantha. Do not eat its meat or wear its regal hides. Would you harm a welcoming friend?"
Deep joy, religious nutter. Interesting. It's, where is this coming from?
It's just this guy on the street. He's a street preacher.
In other circumstances, I'd be tempted to wander through any outstanding phrases that might be codes and contacts, but I'm not that sort of. But this isn't that sort of campaign, is it?
Someone needs to give me a perception roll.
I guess I'll do it again.
Blank. Another wild guy.
Yep. Every time.
Any particular skill to go with that, or just perception?
No, just perception.
Okay.
14.
All right. You guys are noticing that a lot of people are kind of wearing strange clothes, and they are all packing. and
So is
the
this a
streets are
pilgrimage
filled
of
with
some
them.
sorts?
What's up?
Is this a pilgrimage of sorts?
No. Some of them you can tell are clearly bounty hunters, and there's a lot of bounty hunters in Mos Eisley all of a sudden.
Well, should we follow them and see where they're going?
You can follow anyone that you want. Give me a sneak roll with whatever attribute goes with sneak. 'Cause I'm
Sneak
not
is
directly
perception.
looking. Oh, sneak is perception. All right, give me a
Sneak is
perception
perception,
sneak
yeah.
roll. Okay.
Does that also get a wild die?
Yes, it does.
Mm. 11.
All right. So as you're kind of like following one of the bounty hunters, they stop, and now you're gonna have to give me a dexterity dodge roll.
A dodge roll?
Mm-hmm.
Be dexterity, correct? Right table.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Excuse me.
All right.
Also with the wild die, correct?
Yes.
24.
24.
Nice.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta pull it out. All right, Chris. So you were kind of following a little too closely, and all you see is this guy turns and he opens fire on you. Unfortunately, you were not able to dodge him. So
Seriously?
what I need,
On a 24?
dude, I got more than 24. I actually got 26.
Shit.
Yeah. Let's see here. Does anyone know how much a regular blaster does? How much damage?
Blast pistol 4D.
4D? Okay.
I'm not sure that's the same. I'm not sure that's what a blaster. If that's the same as a blaster.
All right, Chris. Now you need to roll me, if I remember correctly, the way that works. Now you got to give me one more roll to see how much of this you absorbed. It's going to be your strength. Give me a strength roll. And this is how much you're going to absorb. Do you also have any armor on you?
I need to look through and double check that.
Armor shop next.
It doesn't look like I have.
Okay. All right. Just roll your strength.
Just a 2d6.
Yep. No wild die.
Do you
A
get?
9.
You got a 9?
Did you do your wild die?
Do I get a wild die for that?
You do actually. You just don't get a wild die for damage.
10.
Okay. All right, you take 4. So he blasted you like right in the.
No! Hold on. A 1 means you have to roll again and subtract on the wild die.
I thought if you roll a 1, you said so that'll be yeah. If you got a 1, that'll be not a 9. That'll be an 8.
And then he has to roll again.
Okay. All right, roll again. Why roll again?
And not subtraction because it's okay. So that's the final one. So he gets
8.
Yeah. No, 6 minus 9.
What?
What? Why is it 6 minus 9?
That's how I thought it worked. If you roll a 1, you roll again, and if you get a 6, you stop it. It just keeps lowering the amount you roll because of the wild die. It swings both ways. If you roll a 6, then you keep rolling and adding. If you roll 1, then you keep subtracting.
Oh, okay.
Only if you roll subsequent ones, surely.
I'm not sure.
We're just gonna assume look, it's already 8, and I'm not trying to kill anyone yet.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Well, it sounds like you're trying to kill me.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
stop
just know the
re-roll.
system a little bit.
Yeah.
But you only re-roll if you get the magic number, surely. So if you get a 6, you re-roll that. If you get a 1, you re-roll and subtract. If you get anything other than a 1, you subtract that, but you don't carry on subtracting.
I'm rolling a fucking D8 to see where I blasted him at. Okay, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just. I'm just.
Hopefully, I don't blast him in the fucking head. Okay, I'm gonna.
And that means we have one less Jedi in the galaxy again.
Oh God, it was the head.
Oh
no. We're just gonna say that you know what, he wasn't even trying to aim. We're gonna say we got him right in the torso. It's gonna be for 7 points of damage, which means you are wounded, so you can cross off your stunned and you're wounded. So yeah, he blasted you like right in the chest.
Wish I could. I can't even make any changes to this feat.
Oh
No,
wow.
it's. Oh, hold on.
Well, I'm gonna say you're wounded because that's where you're at.
That's weird.
What happened?
How does that work?
What,
How
wounded?
does it work?
Yeah. I mean, how does the damage work? Because
And when you accumulate a certain portion of damage, how it works is you take the damage roll, subtract it by the strength roll. His strength roll was an 8. My damage roll was a 15, which is 7 points, and then that's 7 points of damage.
Yeah,
So
but
he's
how do
currently
what?
wounded.
So is it a certain number of points of damage?
When he goes up to 16 plus, he is killed. And yes, you do suffer penalties for each form of injury.
What? So what I'm saying though is stunned 1 to 4 points, wounded 5 to 8 or something.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So with 7 points, he's wounded. He's in the wounded, and he's already passing the stun. We skipped over that. So
everyone's basically got the same amount of hit points.
pretty much.
Well, there's not hit points in this game. You just have stunned, wounded, incapacitated, and mortally wounded.
Yep.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's the same for everyone, regardless of your.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe bigger monsters get damaged more, but
we'll worry about that later.
it's-
Meanwhile, you guys are in battle. The guy just went and shot Chris right in the fucking chest. Chris is now he suffers -1 penalty to he suffers now a -1 penalty to all skill and attribute rolls until he is healed.
I am going to try and fire my
And by the way,
bowcaster.
he is fall prone right now, so he has to spend a round. He has to spend a movement round to stand up.
This is Chris, not the.
Yep, this is Chris. This is Chris's character.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I guess it's a case.
All right.
of...
Witch King, you're going next. Because it's popcorn initiative.
Okay, let's see. Bowcaster. Bowcaster is 3D, so 3D plus my dexterity is 2D plus 1, so that's
Remember, you
5D
roll.
plus 1.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay.
Oh, so you roll your
Oops.
dex plus
That
your
didn't
weapons plus your weapon skill plus the weapon itself. Is that correct?
No, you don't roll the weapon itself. You just roll your weapon skill, the attribute with it, and then you see if you hit, and then it's going to be against.
Okay. What?
It's gonna
I
be
got a
against,
24.
You got a 20. Holy shit! Hang on a second.
Bloody hell.
Oh god. So 9, 11.
That was 5, 5, 5, 3, 2, plus 1, and then a 3 on the wild die.
Roll me for damage, sir. Roll me for damage.
Okay.
And I got to roll because I totally failed at that.
That's an 18 damage.
Hang on 1 second. Remember, it's against my strength.
Okay.
4, 8, 10, 13. So I take 5 points of damage.
Right, so we don't.
He's mortally wounded, I think, right?
Wounded, the first level wounded.
Oh, okay.
And he actually has fallen onto the ground.
So it's my dexterity plus the weapon skill,
Yep.
but plus a wild die.
Yes.
Okay, I think what's that? I think 10.
10. All right. Well,
Yeah.
That's gonna hit because he's actually fall prone.
Oh, hold on. No. Sorry, my wild die was 6 again.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't clock that. It's 11 total. Oh, hold on, wait, no. So what happens if I roll a 1 on the wild dice?
You have to subtract it from your total.
Okay, so that makes 9.
Okay. You still fucking hit!
All
I
right.
said it! I got to say
Oh, sorry, no.
He is prone! You hit no matter what!
Oh, okay.
So give me damage.
Right, we said the damage for a blast was 4D, didn't we?
Yep.
And this is just straight out damage. There's no others.
Yep.
Shit!
What'd you get?
I got 4 fucking 6s.
Oh.
24.
Okay.
I wish I had those somewhere else.
Holy fucking Christ. Well, he's dead. You blasted him right in the head.
Good. Can we search the body?
Maybe, but it seems like you suddenly are hearing sirens all over the place.
Run!
You alerted the...
He drew first, but yes, I suppose you better disappear.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Can we sort of pick up his gun in passing or something, or would that not be possible in the situation?
I mean, I don't know. I think personally right now you guys are going to be considered fugitives of the law.
Well, he drew first.
But that's not what they're going to, you know, they still have to investigate that, though. And this is by, let's see here. Oh, yeah, the Tatooine militia. Uh-oh. Also, don't be alarmed. The Empire's also aware of it.
Shit.
Oh, that was a dead giveaway.
Yep.
And the Tatooine militia is basically the Hutts.
There's that, but they still answer to the Empire right now because the Empire's in control of Tatooine.
Run!
So they there was witnesses. They are able to identify you, which now they have locked down Mos Eisley, but they don't know which ship is yours.
Well, do we just abandon the mission and get the hell out of here?
We probably won't be able to take off if they've locked the portal down.
But if we're fast, maybe they don't lock the port down and they don't know what ship we have, so we can get out of here.
And then what?
Well, we'll have to find another mission and keep flying.
Remember, you guys are employed for various reasons by the Alliance. You guys owe the Alliance this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Damn it! I'm showing my sellsword roots. Okay, let's keep the mission. We'll keep going.
Well, I was going to say is we really, I mean, even they would probably have all the spaceports locked down, or at least toughen up security so that they would have to check for IDs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And given that I'm currently probably bleeding, unless my wound has been cauterized from the blaster shot, they're going to probably have DNA.
Do they even use DNA testing in Star Wars?
I don't think they do.
Midichlorians.
Oh boy, they do. That's right.
Well,
that's in episode 1.
Does anyone have first aid? I do.
Maybe you guys should should pay off I don't know, find you find the hotel or a motel and pay them off or something. You guys gotta hide first, or you guys gonna run out to the desert.
I think we should hide in the city, and then if we need to go out to the desert, we'll sneak through the border wall or something.
Yeah. Oh shit! I have no real idea how to do that.
There is some townhouses you guys could probably check out and hide in.
Oh. Then we go to the townhouses.
So the townhouses are kind of small because, well, they're not kind of small. They're kind of, so they're a large. I read this wrong. I thought it said Jawa. No, it's Jabba's townhouses. So there's a.
No. We're not going there. We're not.
You don't want to visit a Jawa house, which is basically a majority of Jawa houses are in the sand crawlers.
But it's not. But I said that it wasn't.
Oh,
Jawa,
I thought you said
Jabba.
I thought you said Jabba the Hutt's house.
It is Jabba's
Jawa?
house.
Oh, no,
yeah.
no. I'm right. No, we're not going there. We're not going there.
You guys could try the Jawa traders.
But you're gonna want to take my bowcaster.
Maybe we can ask the Jawa traders for information.
I would suggest.
Yeah, do any of us speak Jawese?
I could possibly roll for it, like I did for, but I don't know how to. I mean, I would suggest possibly the first thing is once we're somewhere reasonably quiet, sort out your wound.
I don't have medicine though, or first aid.
I do.
Oh, do you have supplies for it?
Yes, but the question is, does Chris? Because everybody should carry their own med kits, because that way they get used on you, and everyone knows where to find one. But if he doesn't, I do have med kits.
I just have. I don't know what I have. I just have a bowcaster.
No, I don't have a med kit on me right now.
Okay, well, I'll have to use one of mine then. All right.
Someone needs to give me a. Oh God, what is it? Bargain roll. Do you guys know? You guys got bargain maybe? Where you guys get or persuasion?
Nope.
Anywhere where somebody can maybe hide some potential outlaws?
All right, hold on.
Remember, Cable,
So
you're the one who set us up. You're the one who set us up with the minimum amount of points for our characters.
Hey,
Shush you.
Cable. Shouldn't I have? No, never mind.
Well, I was going to roll for first aid.
I have survival on knowledge, but that's probably not going to help me at all.
Well, I've got 16. You can,
depending on what you roll on that one, you could probably survive in the desert of Tatooine. For
16, and I've got both bargain and persuade.
What'd you roll 16 for?
Either bargain or persuade, whichever you wanted.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go with persuade.
Okay, no, I've literally got both, and they're both the same.
Oh, okay. But you rolled a 16 for persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say that you guys, as you guys are trying to find a place, you guys actually found an sandcrawler outside with some Jawas standing out, and you just hear them, with their trader, but give me a language roll. Anybody? Anyone who's got languages? I believe it's language knowledge.
It is.
All right, give me a language knowledge roll.
Hold on, that's only 4D. What's that? Oh, sorry. 29.
Okay, so
This is how
as you're approaching the Sandcrawler, you do understand that their language, they're speaking about a guy named Jodo Cast, and that they actually recently had a fight with him as you're approaching them. When you approach them, you persuade them to. How do you persuade them to let you in?
Oh,
As you're dying, lay off the death sticks.
yeah. I really ought to start smoking just so I can give up. Or get a new pair of lungs.
And yeah, I'm kind of forcing your characters to go this way because we've got to do something. We've at least got to get you first, so that way you can slow down and do first aid on Chris.
Yeah. Well, I was literally about to roll the first aid.
Because he's got a fucking hole.
Yeah.
Wound is probably cauterized, but you got a blaster wound right there, Chris. I imagine these two are carrying you around.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm probably the one carrying him.
Don't be gentle.
I am nothing but gentle.
Okay, back into character, guys.
I was saying that in character, even if
Oh,
Chris
okay.
was.
Yeah,
But
same here.
nobody can understand. What can he?
Well, I know he's.
I can.
I'm gonna probably be telling from the tone that he's countering me.
Nice. All right. So anyway, you guys. All right, we're just gonna say, for the sake of argument, so that way Colin can clear his throat, that you guys are at a Jawa Sandcrawler and they are giving you refuge. They, because they want to help you guys out. They're giving you refuge, for at least one night. However, they're going to definitely be eyeballing the bowcaster.
Damn it! It's mine. I built it myself.
17 on my first aid roll.
What are the chances?
Except I
of
didn't
me
build it myself.
Tabor-
But don't tell them that.
Never mind.
17 on the first aid roll, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so you managed to administer some first aid. And so, at least for the night, I'm assuming that...
Presumably use that one.
Yeah, you used... I think the first aid kits can be used up to 3 times or more.
Oh,
Something
okay.
like that. They're for multiple uses, though.
Oh, okay.
So you managed to patch him up. He's probably got some pain medicine in him, and he's asleep right now. Meanwhile, the Jawas are eyeballing the Wookiee and his bowcaster.
I hold on to my bowcaster, and I'm probably going to stay awake the whole night so they don't steal it.
All right.
What I might do, actually, am I able to communicate with them? Because I'm a little bit leery of the fact that so far, I've rolled on just on languages, which I don't have the particular language. I've rolled quite high because I've got knowledge as my main stat. Remarkably high on both skills, and which is why I'm wondering, do I actually end up just collecting languages, which seems a bit overkill? Do I understand him enough to see if to offer them any technical assistance on fixing things?
I mean, Jawas are pretty adept at that, so they don't really need your help, and they don't like people messing with their stuff.
Okay, I was just going to make the offer because I've got the skills.
They don't like people messing with their stuff, but they mess with my stuff just fine. Okay, I see how it is.
That's how Jawas are.
Yeah. Okay, no, fair enough. I said I've got mechanical and technical both quite high.
Yep. All right, we are going to pause right here real quick. I got to use the restroom and grab something to drink. We've probably only got about another 30 minutes or so of play, I would say, because we're actually coming up on we've already got almost 2 hours invested on this. So this section is a little bit longer than I thought it would have been.
I mean, we're constantly hitting brick walls.
Yeah, you are. Think outside the box. While we're taking a break, why don't you guys think of what to do next? Because Chris, you'd be right back up. You are perfectly fine. You healed pretty quickly,
Cool.
so that is good. But yeah, I need you guys to come up with like some form of plan. What you guys gonna do? Remember, you have a map of Mos Eisley. You have many different things you can explore. Just ask me any questions you want. I'll give you the best answer I can.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back, everybody, after this messages. Back here. All right, so it is the morning of the next day. A day has already passed. You guys have caused a lot of ruckus in the city. So the spaceport is currently, aside from the spaceport hotel and the Moss Isley Inn, those are still running, but the spaceport is not allowing anyone to dock or anyone to leave at this current point in time.
Shocking there, not.
All right, so I guess the next question is what? All right, so how are you guys going to find your target? And I guess the next part that you have to ask yourself is, how are you guys going to find your target and proceed from here?
Well, I suppose we could go back into the city and do we go to the Spacers Hotel Lounge yet?
The Spacers Hotel. Oh, that you mean the Spaceport Hotel?
Yeah.
You guys haven't been there yet, no.
So that's a potential lead. And we also have the map so we can look at that and find out more.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Couple additional options is asking around the general stores.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do first? Go to the hotel,
Well, I don't think.
look at the
Colin's
map
back,
to
is
find
he?
out other stuff, or go to the general stores?
Oh, he's back.
What'd you say?
I said I don't think Colin's back, but then I heard him snorting in the background.
Yeah, I'm here. Just. Well, I was thinking we possibly could do with checking out some armor.
Ah, so the weapon shop it is then.
Okay.
Or the general stores. You could do both. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Let's do the weapon store first. All right. So, Kaysen's weapon shop. As you go in, you see a bunch of weapons, both melee and ranged. Some standard items, including non-powered clubs, swords, and gaffy sticks. You don't see any explosives or any heavy weapons. And right now, all prices are double. As you can see, as you check the prices on them, they are double due to heavy demand for bounty hunters. So Kaysen comes up to you and goes, "How can I help you guys today?"
So I need that respond because he probably doesn't understand Cherry Book.
No.
We are currently looking around for what? We're looking around for weapons and armor, correct?
Armor more than weapons, I think, but yes.
Well, I don't have any armor, much of any bounty hunter armor to speak of. All that has been bought up by the bounty hunters at this point. And I had to raise my prices because if I don't, I'm going to be out of stock to sell.
Too bad I can't use force.
No thanks to the bounty on ArcherColin.
Yeah. What about that? What information do you have on that?
You know, I don't actually have any information on that at all, really, to be honest.
you
I just know he is
heard
some guy
anything?
that the Empire is paying off a lot of bounty hunters for. The Empire put up a bunch of bounties because the Rebel Alliance is actually after them. That's all I've heard. But I have not seen ArcherColin to my knowledge. I mean, it could have been in here, could not have been here.
What do you would the Empire have provided a hollow that we could possibly have?
No,
I
the
don't
Empire. the Empire has not been able to provide any looks on the guy. No hollow.
And how
Which means they don't even
find them.
Well, apparently this guy has been very elusive. I mean,
Oh,
I
that's for
don't
sure.
know. Yeah, trust me. And he does have, from what I understand, he does have people who are loyal to him, but, like, I've never met any of them.
Oh. Anyone got any ideas? Anything to ask for in particular from you guys?
None
I'm just
that I
looking
can
down at
think
the
of.
armor. See if has he got any armor at all?
No, he has no armor. He's sold out. That's why
Okay.
that's why all the prices are doubled for the weapons.
Okay. I won't bother saying he's got any heavy battle armor then.
You know,
Well, I think-
maybe you guys are looking for the wrong person. You should be looking for a person named Labria.
Okay.
Well, Labria is actually, well, just to let you guys know, Labria is an information broker. So she does peddle information in and out of Mos Eisley.
Surely she's not a puppet of the Shadow Broker, right?
I
That's
didn't
wrong.
wrong franchise.
Wrong franchise. Yeah. I mean, there is the exchange, but the exchange has been dismantled long ago.
Look, Labria might be found close by the cantina, but not exactly in the cantina, if you catch my drift.
Possibly stalk around outside.
Maybe. She's kind of like the town drunk. I don't know how well her information is useful.
I will slip out 10 credits and pass them over to him.
She's in the back alley. She's in the back alley of the cantina.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
Yep. I think I'm going to close early today. So, you guys stumble across. It's about getting close to early afternoon, and you make your way back to the cantina, and you go right beyond into a shadowy alley next to the cantina. You see three figures beating a fourth person. One of the figures steps into the light, and you recognize them as a distinctive armor of a bounty hunter. He pulls his blaster and addresses the beaten person, and you're gonna tell us what we want, or you're gonna end up real dead.
How many people are surrounding her again?
3.
Oh.
And only one is wearing a particular type of armor for bounty hunters.
Does it happen to be Boba Fett? Please don't. It's not Boba Fett.
It's not Boba Fett.
Alternatively, please tell me it is what's it called? What's the armor they use?
Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, no, this Beskar.
Beskar. That's the metal they use.
Yeah.
It's not that either. What do you guys do?
But he's probably wearing Durasteel, isn't he?
Probably.
The other two are unarmored.
Yes.
Okay, and who is it they're beating up? Can we see?
It looks like to be a female. Give me 1 second.
So probably our target.
This is a female. Well, it's a female, obviously. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's see. Nope. I think it starts with a D. Deveronian.
Oh, interesting.
Yep, it's a female Deveronian.
Well, shall we? The only thing I think of is we go in and save her.
Yep.
She probably is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Wait, was it a woman or was it a Deveroni that we were looking for?
It
I
actually,
don't think we got told.
you weren't told who you were. You were just said you were looking for a female named Labria who happens to be an information broker, or said is an information broker, but it's also said to be the town drunk.
And she's in the back alley, correct?
Yes.
Is there any other better option to check and see?
There is not. Other than maybe rescue this one and see who she is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do we get a bonus for surprise attacks?
Yeah, you actually do. Right now, they're. Let me see. Let me at least roll something.
That's interesting. From what I recall,
Absolutely not.
you don't see many Deveronian females.
They don't even notice you guys. They're just beating the shit out of this girl.
From what I know, if I remember right, Deveronian females don't tend to travel that much, so she must be.
Well, I guess I'll start firing at the one who's being.
All right. Give me a firing roll.
Okay.
What's a firing roll?
Step into the alley
Well,
first, so
that'll be the weapon. That'll be the weapon skill, which is if it's a melee weapon, a ranged weapon, whatever weapon skill you have, plus whatever the attribute is for it.
Okay.
20 and wild die is 1, so subtract.
19.
Okay.
Well, that's a hit.
And
Alright,
4d6 damage. 16.
Well, you shot one right in the back, and he goes down, and they're like, "What the hell?" And they turn and they see you, and it's like, "What do you guys want?"
So you said weapon. Okay, so I have a 4D for weapons
Okay.
for my blaster.
nice.
Okay. And then whatever the
No, is that your skill or your damage?
You add your skill and your attribute together, I think. 'Cause that's how I've been getting so many hard rolls.
22.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Dexterity and no on. What? No.
It's dexterity plus your skill.
And I don't have the blaster skill. Darn it.
All right, so just dexterity then.
No, we don't get wild die, do we?
No, you do. You just don't get
Okay.
wild die for the damage.
Just double checking something here. Yeah, okay. 26.
All right, give me damage.
14.
So as they turn and say, what the hell you want?" You blasted the guy right in the freaking leg, and he actually falls to the ground face first. And he's on the ground for about a moment. And then there's one more left. Anybody else want to?
11.
11. All right. Give me damage.
10, because we don't get a wild dice for damage, do we?
How did you roll 2 wild dice?
How did I roll 2 what?
Yeah, it says 2d6 plus 2 plus 1d6
Yeah.
plus 1d6.
Yeah, because I've got 2d6 for my dex, 2d6 plus 2 for my dex. I get 1d for the blaster pistol, and then I get 1d for the wild dice.
Oh, but I thought the blaster pistol was. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I get my blast pistol skill is 1d6. So I get 2d6 plus 2 for my dex.
Well, you can just add those together and have 3d6 plus 2.
Well, yeah.
Well, regardless of which, he turns around. The other guy turns around and is wondering what's going on, and all he sees is being blasted right into the chest, and he falls to the ground. So far, they are all unconscious.
Then I go and lift up the Deveronian woman, and I carry her over gently but quickly to safety.
And I will go through and look through the unconscious or dead corpses and pick up stuff that we need.
Yeah. You guys find some hydrating containers and stuff like that. And the lady goes, I am Libria. Thank you so much. And if you need any information, I am... Oh, God, I'm going to puke. I'm the person to deal with. Don't
worry, Wookiees can just rub that into their fur and they'll be just fine.
Is there anything you need?
Yes,
but are you injured?
Oh, just a little bit of beat, but those boys ain't anything I can take. I can take a lot more beatings. And bed.
We're looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
A human, what I'm presuming to be a human because we haven't gotten any other information about him.
Name of Talon?
Ed R. Talon.
Ed R. Talon.
Ed R. Talon. I have never heard of him.
No?
At first, Twilight, Twilight, you meet me. Meet me at the Spaceport Hotel. I'll take you to Slag Flats. There we might have some information for you, or someone might.
Meet you at, you said, where again?
At the Spaceport Hotel. I'll take you to Slag Flats.
Very well.
There, someone might actually know what who you're looking for. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Probably sift through the stuff that I pickpocketed off those bounty hunters.
Oh, you got to do it. Just
charge packs.
We'll you guys got some credits. You got about 50 credits each for each person. They did have a couple blaster pistols with some ammunition on them. I believe blaster pistols have battery packs. You did find some hydration canisters, but ultimately, you're not able to spend so much time searching as the blaster fire has alerted the authorities.
I would suggest we keep the ammo packs fit our weapons. We keep those.
All right.
Maybe sell weapons, perhaps, if we don't need them.
Hey, that one guy could possibly use this because he said that all of his stuff sold off.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
if he's okay back on the ship.
We actually made it to a checkpoint where we're gonna actually stop the game right there.
All
right. Oh boy! Aside from the fact that we haven't played in a month.
Yeah.
I have tell with this one.
Yeah.
And plus, also, I can't. My head's just not on straight today.
You're probably also exhausted from work. So, anyway, I hope everyone who has viewed this stream so far, I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know we were kind of fumbling around a little bit. Forgive us, we haven't played in like a month. And it's weird for Chris's head not to be on straight. It's Star Wars. He's been bothering me to run a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Witch King, I wouldn't talk because you're bothering me for a Traveler's game at some point, and if your head's not on straight, I'll let you know, sir. So... and then Colin over there. Colin, I hope you feel better, sir.
Yeah.
So do I.
All right, real quick before we go, let's get our final goodbyes to our audience here, starting with Witch King.
Hello again, and goodbye, I guess. I'm the Witch King of Samra, and tomorrow I will hopefully be playing Zombicide Chronicles over on T-Shirt Historian's channel. yeah, so catch me as a hippie who is probably building a yoga studio in the Survivor hangout that we have. Yeah, I hope everyone is there, and I hope everyone tunes into that as well as anything Tabletop does. And if I ever get off my ass and start working on my channel again, then I will hope you are there too.
Colin?
Hope you all enjoyed your stream, and we'll see you in just under a week's time to continue. Hopefully, we'll be able to remember what happened this time.
Very much. And we will be continuing not next. We'll actually be continuing next Friday. Actually, so yep,
Awesome.
Friday. Yep, Friday we will be continuing. And Sparta Chris, real quick.
I'm Sparta Chris, and you'll find me here playing games with Tabletop.
And I got more coming out. Much more coming out. I got at least. I'm setting up for at least two new games before September, and then September we're doing a 13-week campaign. That'll only take 13 weeks to complete. We're gonna probably do a chapter a game. I will be doing a session 0 for that, just so everybody knows. Session 0, we're all gonna be sitting down talking about our characters and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be recorded to give you guys introduction or insight on our character, but I figured that we could just do that at the end once we establish everything. So, and that'll be World of Darkness from White Wolf, 2004 to 2012. The original core of World of Darkness book that went, not the first one, where you had Vampire the Masquerade and Changeling the Dreaming, which Changeling the Dreaming is actually really good, and I did like the Masquerade. But my absolute favorites are the Requiem and the Lost and the Created. So, and actually,
check out Mage the Ascension. That's really cool too.
Yeah, Mage was pretty good as well.
I particularly enjoyed the Werewolf, the Apocalypse as well.
Oh yeah, that's really fun.
Of those ones,
Forsaken's not so bad. So
Apocalypse is really cool too.
I actually, what I'm gonna safely just splurge right here onto the channel. I'm gonna splurt this out, and we're gonna all walk away. I plan on running at least one game for each of those.
Nice.
You know, that way,
cool.
That way we can see the life, and it's probably gonna turn into more than one game. It's all gonna be connected to my own handiwork of my universe. So.
I like it.
Yep. So, you know, that's where we get our deal with vampires, werewolves, and bears. Oh my! I mean, what?
They do exist.
Vampires, werewolves, mages, mortals. Oh my! No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't rhyme. Anyway,
bears. I forgot what they're called off the top of my head.
Anyway,
Gual.
Anyway,
the Ravens.
Let me say my goodbye.
Dead.
Let me finish.
Yeah, let's let him talk.
Anyway, you guys remember to work hard, play hard, and game hard as always. Catch me on this next channel. Please like and subscribe. And I did have a link for donations. Anytime that you guys see a live stream and you do donate, it actually does go towards my channel to help me grow a bit quicker and stuff like that. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. Everything's fine. I just do this. I do this as a hobby and for fun. So, and I'm just trying to get around to doing more. So, remember to work hard, play hard, and game hard. As always, you guys have a great, game on, and have a great and wonderful weekend.
Good night, all.
Good night.